Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome to the ancient sewers and back to Dead Cells. So, things are a little different.
A little bit.
Oh!
What the?
That was quick. That was quick. We just started the episode and I got killed immediately. I was ready.
Great.
I was ready, dude. We took so much time to set that up.
Yeah.
And it got destroyed that quick.
Instantly. But at least we have Castlevania music.
So.
That's a good thing.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
That was funny as shit. And what's hilarious is that now this is the weapon that we had last time.
Yeah.
When we ended.
Yeah.
So we're kind of picking back up exactly where we left off. That's hilarious.
So we lost everything, got back to the spot we were at, and now we're back to the beginning.
Basically what happened was exactly that. And it's fine because we can take a different path now. But unfortunately, the thing that just happened was that I had a curse on me.
Yeah, that was that skull.
While going along, I picked up an item that I didn't pay for, and the universe punishes you for that.
Tim did it bad.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Nice.
What a coincidence! And he spent all his blue glowies to get that crossbow. We decided it was bad, and now it's good because we're starting over.
Dylon.
This is great.
They're literally called Dead Cells.
Are they?
Yeah. That's the name of the game.
Fuck. I should have known. I should have just said it. I should have said it. It's a 50-50 chance.
And yeah, he's right. We unlocked a new two-handed ranged weapon, which is a change that they made very recently.
Yes.
I've got that double-handed ranged weapon there, which you saw me just replace both of my weapons with. Why? Because I can immobilize a bunch of enemies and then repeatedly hit them with...
Can you crouch shoot? Yes, baby. These rats are short. You gotta be careful. I know their weakness. Trust me.
Wow, I immobilized all 4 of them with one little salvo there.
Tim, that is fucking satisfying as hell.
It really is.
So please keep doing that. Okay, so I'm getting my bearings. I don't know much about this game. Tim is great and knows lots. More than me, at least. Not as much as the pros.
I know enough.
Yeah, exactly, enough. So we were in whatever the starting area is, toxic sewers, ancient toxic sewers, and now we are in the starting area again?
Yeah, we started out here just to kind of catch you guys up on what happened there. Unfortunately, my computer had died since the last time that we played this game, and all of the progress that we made was gone. It's fine. It happens. I'm not really worried about it. That's the dangers of playing on the alpha branch, which we were to test out some of these new abilities and things.
Exactly.
But all that work that I just put into getting back there and grabbing that awesome weapon that I got a curse to get was immediately lost when the curse murdered me.
Yeah.
Let's switch it
I
up
didn't even
again.
get to know what the curse was yet. I just asked, and then you're like, well, I've just died. You gotta put some of that in. It's too funny.
Oh, totally. So what the curse does is make it so that next time you get hit, you die.
Oh, so you were just gonna go around in life thinking you weren't getting hit?
Yeah, it is literal instant death.
I can't believe I was an accessory to a crime that stupid.
Yeah. However, if I'm able to kill 10 of those, or 10 enemies without getting hit, then I just got away scot-free with an item I would have had to pay for otherwise.
So it wasn't a timer, it was a kill counter.
Right.
Cool.
The risk reward is certainly there.
But the ground said otherwise?
Correct.
Whatever killed us, what was that?
It was a mushroom boy that actually launches spikes out of the ground. Gotcha.
That was an enemy?
What? The thing that killed me?
The mushroom boy? It was an enemy?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like a stage trap or something.
It
happened so fast.
So we hadn't quite gotten to him yet. He was just off screen, but his attack comes out of fucking nowhere.
His presence, his fear of God that he gave you.
I mean, basically the telltale sign was that little lightning bolts that you saw kind of appearing around. And that's your cue to get off the ground.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that this is not the game for me. You have to pay attention to so many things off screen. Ooh,
I
bats.
mean, yes.
Castlevania.
All right. Do I
there's
want to
a
go to
swan.
this stage or do I want to go? Yeah, this is fine. The Promenade of the Condemned.
of the condominant.
So this would be your green route. So you know how in Star Fox you've got your green route, your yellow route, and your red route?
Sure.
This is your green route.
Okay.
This is going on to the easy next stage. And I'm going to take this.
So this is if you pick Bulbasaur at the beginning.
Correct.
Instead
basically.
of Charmander, which makes the next two gyms horribly difficult.
It really does. And Bulbasaur is the best starter Pokemon anyway. Everybody knows that. Everybody secretly knows that, whether they'll admit it out loud or not.
That's true.
Say what?
Fact,
yes.
That is true.
Yes. Increase my movement speed for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. Ooh.
But that's tentacle, and we don't want that.
I mean, eventually I am gonna get rid of it, so I don't really want to spend the money on it.
Yeah.
But the tentacle is pretty fun. As you've seen, it's actually really great movement ability.
I'll be honest, I didn't know you switched, but I've been seeing you use it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I didn't know that was a mechanic in this game. Grapple hook.
It's based off the Day of the Tentacle, obviously, and it literally is just a grab and hit. So if you grab and fling yourself to somebody, it'll do a regular hit. But if you hit the attack button again as you get close to them, it'll do the critical hit that you've been seeing.
Yeah. So it's basically a Spider-Man web zip, but hentai instead.
Yeah, basically so.
Cool.
So like that critical was because I hit the button again right as I hit him with it.
Is there a visual effect when there's a critical? Something I'm not noticing, obviously.
Yes, and it is happening. You're just not recognizing it as that little slowdown. Like it's a slight slowdown and zoom in effect. That's
so like
what that is.
Like the Smash Brothers kill cam type of thing in the new game.
Cool. And also the numbering will be yellow instead of white.
Okay.
So
Have I
there
ever
is.
told you that I get those colors mixed up a lot?
What, yellow and white?
Yeah.
For real?
It's a really weird, random thing I've always had since I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
Oh god! Oh god! Good thing we're not cursed.
Yeah, I know, really. That would have been an instant kill. Like you're not wrong. That literally would have been my death.
Jesus Christ, Tim. This is bringing back the hemorrhoid. Anyway, so yeah, I would mix up yellow and white constantly. So I would be talking about like fucking, I don't know, Pikachu. I'd be like, yeah, he's white and he's got brown stripes on the back, and people are like, what the hell are you talking about?
You crazy
And I just
person.
don't even notice. Yeah. It's crazy. It sounds really boring now that I say it out loud, but it's a serious problem and it's plagued me for years.
No, I would imagine that creates a whole buttload of problems.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's some weird form of like dyslexia, like just getting things mixed up.
Or even color blindness.
Whoa, I never even thought of that.
Well, okay, so maybe it's not necessarily that you don't see the colors improperly.
No, I know they're different.
It's just that the words get mixed up in your head.
Yeah, and they're not even similar words. They're kind of similar colors, I guess.
No, it's the association of word to color that is getting confused there. No, I understand.
That thing is light.
Yeah. But it's not that you are perceiving them as the same color and confusing them that way. That's color blindness.
Yeah. Like the Y button on your screen is yellow versus the actual Y inside is white. Wow, I had to check myself on that one.
What's funny is I have an Elite controller, so mine is black, and I was like,
God damn it.
I think you're confusing it again.
I can't, you don't have that cam turned on.
No.
Not in this episode. Oh, hey.
Huh.
He's really been giving you the boot today.
Yeah, for real.
Well, was the last time on camera? I don't think so. The shopkeeper just doesn't have anything.
Yeah, none of these shopkeepers are offering me anything.
This is Alpha, scram.
I really wonder why that is, and I think, so I wonder if it has anything to do with the difficulty level that I have, because if they're food people, then maybe they're not selling me recovery food, which I get.
Okay.
But that looked like a weapon guy.
Yeah, he had a big sword in the background.
Right. So I don't know. That's bizarre. You kind of count on those to be able to give you different weapons and shit as you go.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I would really like to be able to...
Even I could tell you that.
Yeah, I'd really like to be able to swap out the tentacle.
No kidding. I will say, from like a design perspective, I love the tentacle. No. The character designs, like, the guy is so cool, and we talked about in the last episode how he looks like rotoscope. Like, he looks like a 3D model that they have taken screenshots of and turned into a pixel art animation. Like, it just looks so fucking good. But the enemies are good, too. I just can't get a good zoom in on them.
And I love the effects that go into everything. The little sparks that come up when I crash into the ground.
Oh yeah. All the particles.
The remnants that show, or like the little shadows that show when I have a speed boost and I'm running along somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
They really did pay attention to the details of this game so well that, I mean, this game's great.
It looks like something that
great.
it's not. Like, it looks like a full 3D. And I'm sure, like we saw with Jenny LeClue, there was quite a few 3D, even though it's a 2D game. The presentation is 2D. The game design is still very heavily 3D based.
At least influenced, exactly.
Like, it was a puppet show, basically, is what we were looking at the whole time.
Yeah.
So who knows what they fucking do. I hope there's a making of this game or behind the scenes. I'd love to see something like that.
Definitely, just to see some of the techniques and stuff. I like the scarf.
Flop. Yeah, the scarf is all the motion physics. The scarf, the flop of his hands when he walks, like anything.
And what's crazy is I want you to appreciate these candles here for a second. These candles are literally 1 pixel wicks, like 1 pixel flames that are just going,
Just
like
extending 3 pixels up and down. Yeah.
But it looks like a bunch of flickering candles.
Because they're small
That's
enough.
amazing.
There's
That's
enough
amazing.
of them. Very, very good art design.
And they all have just a little bit of glow around each of them, and I love every little tiny detail about this game, and I've done 100 hours of this game easy so far. So trust me when I say I have stuck my nose in a few walls around here.
Looking for chicken?
Just
or health packs, I guess?
Just examining, because I love this game so much.
It's a good one to like, I think.
Do we deep dive into this? I don't remember.
We did. We looked at, or we looked at some of the names of the outfits at least, but I don't think we tried any on.
No, I don't have any of them unlocked at the moment, unfortunately. Although the Piccolo outfit will be really fun.
Amazing, and the HEV too. We kind of talked about that setting before. And we saw one of the health packs, but I know we didn't mention it on camera. If you want to.
The fact that there is a Half-Life tie-in.
Yeah, and that you can change it from fucking health packs to chicken. You can change it to
your diet,
fruits, whatever your diet is. I love that. That's so funny.
And the fact that this shield actually looks like the Alucard shield, you know? So this game is just chock full of references.
Just too much.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So where should I invest myself?
I don't know, man.
Or should I hold on to them?
Put them in your butt. Have you ever thought of doing... No, it's not. Have you ever thought of doing like a vampire run where you're focusing on bleed and those effects that you normally wouldn't use?
Yes, I have. In fact, I do that quite often.
Really?
That weapon, so if I had been able to keep a hold of that weapon that we literally started the episode with, that's what you would have seen. Is that the status effects in this game actually make or break whether or not you can live through those later stages.
Yeah.
And especially when you have something like that stiletto that deals extra critical hits to things that have status effects on them.
Holy fuck, what am I looking at?
This is a cursed chest who's been very naughty.
I don't like that he likes it. Oh, God. Okay. Now call me a little bitch.
He gave me a curse.
Oh, he did?
Yep. He gives me extra powerful items to give me a little bit of a power boost here, since this is a deviated path. So we started on the green, and then you saw we went into a purple door. It's basically like the warp in Sector X, where it takes you all the way to the red side. That's what we have done. We've suddenly jumped over to the red side.
Oh, great.
And now he gives me a power boost so that I can kind of keep up, because this is about to get really, really hard.
And then, in true sadistic fashion, he gave you a curse, but he really just wanted you to curse him.
Yeah, basically.
And slap him around a bit.
And what I'm gonna do is use my items to my advantage here.
I love that.
And let it do all of the killing for me.
Is that the bow gun, the repeater that you were using before?
What?
Whatever that is that you're dropping?
No, this is a turret. It's basically a saw blade throwing turret that deals bleeds. All those bleeds that are happening to him.
What's the dark bleed?
The dark bleed is actually oil.
Okay.
You see there's like a thin layer of oil going over, and exactly, if I were to set him a flame from there, it would deal like extra damage burning. It's blue fire.
It's blue fucking fire, you serious?
I'm dead serious. It's blue fire.
That's so cool.
To differentiate, like visually differentiate that it's a different fire. Yeah. And I'm like, that's dope. That's really dope.
Probably does more damage.
No, it does. It does more damage, and it kind of pops a little bit.
Ooh.
So like normal fire, normal fire just burns, but blue fire kind of pops as it burns.
Because it's burning up the oil, right?
Yeah, so
I'm sure there's physics there. I'm sure that makes sense scientifically.
It's just a way of visually distinctioning between between the two kinds of fire.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh god, I hate this guy so much.
Something that I feel like, just on the kind of vein of game design while Tim is pulling his hair out here. I guess he killed him. Oh no, he didn't. Is he teleporting? Is he teleporting Fat Guy too?
No, so that guy is actually turning invisible because there's another enemy around here turning people invisible. This guy right here who's waving around the church incense.
You chanter.
He is in fact
naughty boy.
Yeah, he is an incense spreader, and he turns enemies invisible. So now, except for these ninja guys who are already invisible, because they throw those little kunais with chain that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, the kunai with chain, yeah.
Except theirs deal poison instead of bleeding.
Kunai with blade plus poison.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, crap.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot already.
My turret didn't get it. It's okay. My turret didn't get a chance to do full damage because I left it behind.
Oh.
Turrets have range to their ability to power. So like you by your bioforce basically power the turret.
That's so cool.
Yeah, with your proximity.
Oh, that little chain lightning. I see that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And if you step outside of that proximity, it will stop shooting.
Ah.
Yeah. But as long as I stay in this proximity, and then as I start to leave it, and then it's gone.
Oh.
See the icon that comes up over it?
No lightning.
Yeah.
So sad.
Signifying your bio power is gone. It requires your essence.
Your presence holds no charge here.
Yeah. Crimbus. Okay, cool.
No,
He
you're
reached.
getting him.
Yep, it can reach.
Frick, yeah. If you go farther away, does the range go down?
I don't think so.
Oh, that'd be cool. Just like it's getting less power.
Yeah. Now this guy is another new enemy that they added recently. He spawned all those little like scythe birds. And then also throws bombs and shit. It's very, very annoying.
Oh, as any enemy in a hard game would be. He looks like one of those, you know in Sonic the Hedgehog when you jump on that little button and it saves all the animals?
Yes.
It looks like that, just with
Yes,
light.
totally. I can absolutely see that. He should have a bunch of little aminules come out when I kill him at the end.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Again?
Something's going on with the shops here.
Yeah, there must be. Do you think it has something to do with the alpha?
I don't know.
Do you think it's intentional, I should say?
It probably. I mean, it's definitely something intentional, but
or it's
is
just
it something
50-50 every time?
Yeah, is it something that I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of ever? Probably.
Maybe. Tim, there was a rune on the wall, a little glowing rune. Is that a secret item?
Yes, it is. However, I wanted to just like that. And that's a Half-Life healing item.
Very good. The mini med pack?
Yes,
yeah, there you go.
It's a small med kit, and it heals me, I think, 15%.
A small medium.
Yeah.
Small medium kit. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Obviously, this game is very like retro inspired. You have the pixel art and stuff. Metroidvania, even though people hate that. Gameplay, but particle effects weren't really something we could do back in the day. You know what I mean? So a lot of people talk about these games and they're like, why couldn't old games be like Shovel Knight? It's like, well, fucking half of Shovel Knight can't be done these days, or it couldn't be done before.
No, you're 100% right. And
great games though in their own right. This included. I don't know much about it, but it looks fucking awesome.
Games that are made to be retro now still tend to have some technology and some extra colors and things like that the original NES system was not capable of.
Exactly.
They are cheating. Exactly.
Ooh, is that a macaroni?
I mean, you know, they're modernizing a retro style to make it better fit what you remember it as
opposed to that game that came out that was like made for NES hardware. It just happens to come out on PC as well.
Right.
Whatever that new game was.
I don't recall, but yes, that would be correct.
Micro mini something. I don't know. Games are weird these days.
Ooh. Boss cell door. So if I did not have this boss cell here in my inventory, I would not be able to access this web cross.
Oh.
So remember how before we were talking about how basically all the stages start at one point and they end at one point, but there is a spider web effect that happens in the middle there. where they branch out and then they come back together.
Okay.
And then there are a bunch of these little interconnecting threads that will only unlock under certain dead cell conditions.
Okay.
And
now you say dead cells, do you mean the game or the currency?
No, I mean the currency. As in that one red boss cell that I have next to me there.
Yes.
Ooh, no, this is the perfect place to go next. So this
More
is what
ass? Absolutely.
I'm excited about the. I'm gonna shut my damn mouth. Anyway.
Okay.
So the reason behind that is there is progression to be made in this game that can only happen by going through certain stages and getting certain items in a certain order.
Ooh, complicated.
Very. No, incredibly
good for the completionists, for sure.
So much so that, like, I have to take this garden key, this rose key that I have here, exchange it for another key, take that other key with 3 others to one of the final stages,
and
unlock
then you gotta
a
do
door
the whole
there.
mailman quest.
Yeah, no, it's nuts, dude.
That's so much.
And the only way you would be able to get all of the keys required to get to that door is by going through a method, like the web through ways you can only get to once you reach like 3 boss cells.
You mean the stage web?
Yes, the stage web, exactly. Not like a physical web.
No, not the internet.
Correct.
You need to look up the code.
Yeah, no, or put in a special seed, then you'll unlock it.
Yeah.
No, nothing quite so silly, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm sure there's a special seed that will link you to everything you need to get through. I'm sure there's something out there.
Potentially. But no, this particular one, God damn it. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, it takes you down that path until you reach the ending, and then you restart all over again. But you need to go down the web a certain particular way in order to, I think, reach a true ending.
Ooh.
I don't know for sure because again, I haven't gotten that far.
You haven't gotten there, yeah.
I've literally only been able to get 1 boss cell, and I'm just getting my ass handed to me the whole time. Because the difficulty jump is very high.
Yeah, I assume so. You gotta Dark Souls yourself, initiate yourself through the first level, get really good at it, and then you can start branching out.
Well, so the thing that I haven't been able to show you yet because we haven't fought a boss yet is the overall meta progression of the items that I pick up. You notice how some of them have 1+, some of them have 2, and I can even upgrade this sinew slicer that's got 2 to an S rank.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Because those are different ranks that are items that I can get just lying out in the world, and then I can upgrade them once here in the shop. Does that make sense?
Kind of. So you're upgrading that to S rank, and then you can find it in S rank form later?
Almost.
Okay.
I upgraded this to a double plus.
Okay.
I found it as a single plus.
Yes.
But you'll notice I can't upgrade it to an S.
No, you cannot.
So I can only upgrade an item 1 time. If I hit S, I can't then take it above S. However, once you reach the boss, there is a second one of these guys who levels up the percentage chance of each kind of rank. Does that make sense?
Percentage chance of drop? Like enemy drop?
Yes.
Okay.
So it gives you a percentage chance that any given item would be of that rank. Right now, I have 100% chance that any item I find will be plus, just straight plus.
Is not great.
It's better than nothing, which is what you start with.
Did that have anything to do with the Roman numerals that are on the weapons as well? There's like, I don't want to keep you.
That's a second layer of power stat. So there's a couple, and this is stuff that's kind of in flux right now. So this is just the way that it works as of recording.
Oh, so it could change.
Yeah, that's part of what this update that they're working on currently is going to kind of switch around. But the way that it has worked, also check out this fucking giant tick boss.
With all the eyes and the, I don't know.
I know. But basically the way that the progression has worked thus far is that the Roman numerals denote like base power level. So the higher the Roman numeral, the higher the power an item can reach. And then you can augment that power by blacksmithing it up to its next rank in the plus symbol.
Okay.
And then you can raise the chance to find any given plus symbol rank after you defeat a boss and invest those cells in the other guy.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Is
'Kay.
when you were saying blacksmithing, is that the reforging you were doing?
Yes.
Okay. That all makes sense.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man, there's a lot in this
I know.
game.
It's a lot. It's a lot on purpose.
Kind of like for Dark Souls, you can just run in and gun it if you want to. You can figure it out just through trial and error. You don't have to learn the mechanics.
Yeah.
But it makes it a whole fucking lot easier if you learn that Pikachu's weak against Earth. What do they call it? Ground type?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire type. Do
Yeah.
you remember?
I don't remember. Is Pikachu weak to flying?
No. I can't tell if that's a genuine question.
That was a genuine question. I don't
Okay,
remember. Oh yeah, that's right.
flying's
Because
weak
bird,
against
yeah,
electric.
electric types kill birds. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Isn't it so funny how as a kid we made it make sense too?
Oh yeah, totally.
All of them.
There was actually a comic about that, and I can't remember who it came from, but it was a wonderful comic that kind of explained the mentality behind Pokemon weaknesses.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, the damage reduction of fighting to birds can be explained by, well, have you ever tried to punch a bird?
Yep, it's quite difficult. I've tried.
And shit like that, you know, the obvious ones, fire melts ice and things like that, but like
Yeah.
ghosted poison, and it was just really funny. I
Yeah,
like
no. I love that
putting
stuff.
real world logic to bullshit video game stuff.
I mean, I don't know if it was a weird
Ow, fuck.
like weird translation thing I had in my head as a kid, because like some of the words we said were Portuguese, some of them were English. My brain, when I would play Pokemon as a child, I would say, instead of weak against, I would say allergic to.
Oh,
Yeah, so I would be like, well, obviously, like psychic type is allergic to bugs because people are afraid of bugs.
yeah,
And I would do shit like that.
yeah, that totally makes sense.
Very weird.
To your, I'm gonna guess 4-year-old brain at the time.
Just about, yeah.
You zygote, you.
I know, I'm a child.
God.
Absolute fatus.
You make me feel ancient.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Or you are, because you're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Does that get old?
No.
Like, does it get old being made fun of for being like super polite and nice?
Does it get old that I forget that that's a thing? And I'm
No.
just like, wait, I'm just apologizing. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm playing
It's-
into the stereotype again.
Yeah, it's the fucking algorithm that calculates in my head every time I have a conversation with someone.
Yeah.
A new disciple, of course.
Hey, Dylon.
What? Yeah?
Do you see that?
Is that the former?
Yeah.
Or is this Dark Cloud?
We're heading to a boss fight
Oh, fuck yeah.
in the nest.
In the next episode.
Do you see
what I did there?
Is it that time?
It's just about that time, but do you like the Nest episode?
I do.
Nice.
That was a good set. That was a good Segu. So we can end it here. However, this is a boss stage coming up. So do you want to tease the people with the boss stage coming up, or do you want to go ahead and do it now?
You know that I do, but ultimately it's up to you. Are you feeling it?
Yeah, totally.
You want to beat this bitch?
Yeah.
do it.
What sucks is that I'm doing this with a tentacle.
No,
But,
tentacle. Maybe he's allergic to tentacles.
No, she's not.
Excuse me.
We're heading into the nest, Dylon.
The nest of sexy spider lady.
We're heading into the nest. That's all
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Open up wide.
Y'all ready for this? Before the dawn, the nest spills forth its wretched flood.
Gross.
Ew, listen to the water sounds. It's gross.
I'm sure someone's into it.
Mama.
No.
So as it turns out, the little guys we were fighting weren't the boss.
Oh.
This is the boss.
Tim, did I tell you I had a tick on my leg
No, you did not.
the other day when I went to the cemetery? It didn't get anywhere. I saw it and I'm like, nope. I flicked it off right away and I was like,
Nice.
holy shit, everybody keep an eye out. Oh,
Make
God,
sure
it was
you
horrifying.
don't get the lime.
Yeah, not even just the lime, the lemon, the fucking tangerine, all of it.
Eh,
I'm scared, man.
I understand completely.
Luckily, I was the only one with leg hair and we had no animals with us, but those things are nasty, man. Parasites are just fucking...
Totally. I can't.
So this feels good right now watching you do this. Continue.
Parasites and Bacamaterium are some of my least favorites. I don't like that shit.
You don't like the really close zoom-ins on the monsters that are living in our bed sheets?
Nope. I don't like thinking
Nope.
about the fact that you've got hundreds of thousands of bacteria living in your eyelashes right this instant.
Why?
That's not a good thing for me.
I shampoo my eyelashes, so I think I'm good.
Do you?
No, that's
Oh
very
my
strange.
God, Mama!
I'm sure some
please
people
stop.
do.
Mama,
I think
please
Davey
stop.
said today I want to perm my eyelashes, which was a funny conversation.
So you'll notice that she's got some big time attacks here. That one,
yeah.
Those two that hit the ground, the one that spikes everywhere. Oh God! And they hurt real bad.
Those stingers, they look like platforms the way she's holding them out. Can you jump on them?
No, unfortunately.
The way that they're right angle. Oh.
I know. Here's the thing. You're thinking about a boss fight that happens later.
Okay.
So that kind of mechanic does happen in this game.
Tim,
because of course it does.
She is shaving your health down.
I know.
She's there with a fucking level 2 guard. Is that a thing? I don't know.
Unfortunately, let's see. Do I have a fucking... Okay, I've got -5 damage received, but I don't have any other damage reducing items. So she hits like a truck.
Yeah, no kidding. Her love for you is like a truck.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that the sides of the arena are her legs.
Yeah, she's just like, you stay here. It's like when you're trying to pet your cat and she's not having it.
Yeah, totally.
And you're like, no. My legs are the arena.
She's playing with the food right now. Although I am very pleased with myself that I've been able to get to half.
Yeah, no kidding. Your turret's doing work too when she's on that side. No, leave him alone!
I know, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, he's backwards now.
And
he
got
flips.
him. Yes, the turrets can shoot in both directions, so you don't have to worry about placing it the wrong way.
I love bi-directional.
Oh God, here comes.
Oh God, turrets.
The needling is the worst.
Yeah. I mean, where you were sitting, it was looking hilarious, but.
It's all about positioning. Like this whole fight, and most of these fights are all about positioning. They look really hard until you know what you're doing and you can make it look great, which is the whole point. This game wants to make you feel badass as shit.
No kidding. With all the power-ups and all this blood nonsense.
And the fact that I was able to dodge every single one of those with either a movement ability or a dodge. Like, that just feels good.
Looks satisfying. I'm noticing there's oil in the water. Is that something you could take advantage of or no?
I do not have any abilities that cause fire.
What about your oh God, sizzling personality?
I know. I wish I had some sort of flame on ability, but I got nothing.
I think where's
Michael B. Jordan when you need him?
Yeah, fuck. I'll take Chris Evans too. I'm okay with that. He rocked 2 movies. Flame On, I think, was the first mod I downloaded for Fallout 4.
Really?
Which is really random when they added mod support on PS4. Oh God. And
I know.
It was just it occupied about 30 hours of my life.
Really?
I like being on fire. What can I say?
I understand. Bam! Oh, I don't think that hit. Unfortunately, she wasn't out of the ground enough.
No.
Yes, the bleeding damage helps a lot.
No kidding. I love that dot.
Da-doop, 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 da-doop. Okay, here she comes, up on the other side, and there it is. Uh-oh. Bam! Uh-oh. Got him.
Yay! Got her, Tim. How dare you misgender the tick?
I squished that bitch with nothing but the tentacle.
Yeah.
I am so proud of myself right now.
That was her worst nightmare. Good job, Tim.
Holy crap. Thank you.
I know nothing about your achievement, but you sound happy, and I like that.
No, that's huge, because that tentacle is not easy to use at all, as you just saw. Because of the timing of it and everything. Yeah. That is not an easy weapon to use. So that was a solid 5 to 7 minutes of me dodging her bullshit and living through it.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty easy based on the way you were doing it, so I'm sure it was horribly difficult.
But yeah, so this is that menu that I was telling you about last time, the Legendary Forge. Investing cells in this permanently increases the drop rate of higher quality items.
Yes, please.
As of right now, 10% of the items that I find will be of plus quality. When I complete this, 100% of the items will be of plus quality, and I'll be able to start this one, which will be finding items of S quality.
Cool.
And this is part of the overall level up meta that allows you to proceed in the boss cell range. Without unlocking this, you will not live through hell. even some of these later boss fights in the 1 boss cell rank, but I can't even imagine what it's like at 2 and 3 boss cells.
Probably hard.
Yeah, so that's where you can level up. Like, besides unlocking new weapons, which really only changes your tactics, that's the way to increase your base level of power. You know what I mean? So once I got to a point where everything that I was able to find, or at least hell, above 50% of everything I was able to find, was of plus quality, beating the game on normal difficulty was pretty easy. Because you can upgrade to plus, and that their stats were not super high. You know, they didn't have a whole lot of health or anything. They just hit like a truck, so you're able to dodge, and they're dead. Now it's a little bit more fair of a fight, I'll say.
Things have changed.
Things have changed a lot. So you need that extra power boost from the plus, or you're not gonna make it. So that is where we're going to leave off for today. I'm going to recharge all of my uses of the health potions. I used it 3 times during that boss fight. And where do you think we should go? Stilt Village, or which one's this one? This is another red path, obviously, because it takes a little bit of jumping to get
there.
Yeah.
Well, Stilt Village, I have kind of accepted my shortness at this point, so I would say probably the graveyard.
Okay, cool. The graveyard.
I don't need stilts. I'm a short, powerful person, and I don't need no body.
It's actually a fun little 2-part stage, so that's gonna be neat to go through. And we shall do that next time, ladies and gentlemen. So stick your butts right there. You're watching this on youtube.com/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich.
It is.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye-bye.